2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Mills out there with Harden. And it's Bembry in at the three, the small forward. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Now here's Harden to the inside. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Harden against Walker. Off with the layup. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Suns. Here's Harden, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on R.J. Barrett.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
That free throw missing, and Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Second free throw, no good.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Now here's Fournier. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's Bembry. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, New York. Harden with it. Robinson picks him up. Harden kicks to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. Robinson pulls it in. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Mills passes to Griffin. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
They get it again. New York shooting their first free throws of this.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year.
2 shots.
But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Katie against Barrett. And stolen by Barrett. Outside, Walker. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Harden. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here is Durant. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Here is Harden. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and again, no good by Brooklyn. New York leading by 3. And the pass to Walker. That shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Passes to Bembry. Durant with it. Outside Griffin. Here's Bembry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Knicks ball.
And Randall has got the ball here for New York. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Durant against Walker. The feed now to Randall. No one near him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
Pass to Mills. Now Durant. Back to Griffin. Randall with some nice D. New York leading by 3. Now Fournier still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in.
Charge to LaMarcus Aldridge.
Harden against Walker. Harden dishes to Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That's just sheer weight room from Aldridge there. Didn't allow the defense to get the best of him.
KD against Barrett. Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
KD with the bucket.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Outside Fournier. Off target with his three.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
They grab their own miss. The shot by KD. No good. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Johnson's checked in for Kevin Durant. Pass to Noel. Over in the corner, Rose. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson. Rose, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Harden, and that's going to be a travel.
Knicks ball.
For the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks comes in for Barrett. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. And a change for the Nets. Carter's checked in. And so... And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for New York. Noel passes to Gibson. Now, quickly. Back to Gibson. Tries again. And it's Noel missing.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Aldridge trying to break free. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Harden against Rose. To end the drought. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the shot goes down. The Nets with the lead. Harden scanning the floor. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Right side Rose. Noel finds Burks. Trying to get open is Gibson. Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Carter. Burks with the steal. Dishes to Rose. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Now here's Rose. Harden missing his last shot. Over Harden. Noel trying to break loose. Rose, no good. In the corner, Harden. Over Rose. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's quickly missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Outside Rose. With the shot. That shot off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Embry out there with James Johnson. Then there's Carter. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Harden in at the point. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
Now, here is Harden. Into the lane, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Rose against Millsap. Rose can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Feeds it to Millsap. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And Gibson kicks to Rose. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. Rose has got 6 points.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Harden. Stolen by Rose. Burks in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Lets a floater go, and Harden lays it in. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Over Harden, Rose, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Carter down low, quickly covering, count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed.
And the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Johnson. Kevin Durant comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Walker dishes to Randall. He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 2.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. But those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Mills passes to KD. Down low, here's Millsap. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
The first free throw is good. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Tell you what, Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players because he's so effective, scores at an efficient clip, rebounds the ball well, and defends multiple positions too. He gives you everything.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Bounce pass Mills. Here's KD. True on the 14-footer. KD's got 6.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Millsap against Walker. There's the pass to Randall. Shoots over Mills. That's short off the rim. Nets trailed by 4. From the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Walker. Lob pass to Barrett. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
KD against Walker. Griffin. Basket good.
Griffin.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
The Knicks leading by 4. Fournier dishes to Randall. Free throw line jump shot. And too long on the shot. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Outside for Griffin. It's rebounded by New York.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Count the basket.
And they've had two completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Outside Griffin. Back to Mills. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Randall. Second chance shot. Walker looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's Mills, who's guarded by Fournier. Millsap has the open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Passes it to Barrett. Back to Walker. Kicks it to Robinson. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Durant. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Millsap. Got a hand on it. Outside Fournier. Deep. A shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Now here's Mills. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Carter. To the inside. They need this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Millsap, and it's James Harden in for Javon Carter. Blake Griffin hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Robinson finds Walker. It's good. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Fournier against Harden. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Aldridge. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
That one off the back iron and out. Nets trailed by 4. And here's Mills from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Walker against Harden. To the left side wing. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Griffin. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Randall kicks to Walker. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Durant in the corner. Shoots the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Walker against Harden. Outside, Walker. Over Harden. No good, unable to end this run. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
We got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Here's Mills. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Mills finds Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third.
That's on Evan Fournier.
First team foul.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Harden's career, as we all know, is littered with huge stats, but he recently became the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double in a debut game with a new team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York trailing. Here's Walker. Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
Threading the needle with ease there on that pocket pass. Walker showing how fast he makes decisions in the pick and roll.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Griffin kicks to Harden. Now the pass to Durant. Over to the left wing. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. No good that time. Nice D from Fournier. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Fournier's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Bembry. Barrett covering. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Bembry's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Griffin against Walker. Baseline try, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Six to shoot. Fournier, that's for two. Knicks with a new 14. Randall no good. The Nets with the lead. Passes it to Johnson. Inside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Randall, covered by Mills. Randall no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. KD passes to Harden. It's stolen by Randall. One-on-one here. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Walker's shot is off. The net shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Harden kicks to Bembry. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block him.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside, Walker. Five to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. They get the rebound, and Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
Harden the pass to Durant. Pass to Bembry. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And here's Harden following Julius Randle's three. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
His first personal.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
At the line for
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Gibson comes in for Julius Randle. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Cans it from downtown.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Pass to Durant for three. It's rebounded by New York. Now Barrett. And to get open is Robinson. And Barrett gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And KD, here we go. Mills with it. Robinson picks him up. Mills with it. Robinson on him. Robinson with the block. Barrett with the ball. Driving in, and Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Johnson outside. Harden the pass to Durant, And then Durant with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
From deep, Walker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for New York. Harden against Walker. KD drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
He's off on the first. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's Quickly. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the score by New York. Offensive rebound. It's good. Aldridge has got 6.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Rose looking around. To the paint. Here's Quickly. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. And Rose drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Harden the pass to KD. Shoots over Burks. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 17.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Rose in the post. Aldridge on him. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Nets trailed by 7. Here's KD. Aldridge trying to break free. The shot by KD. No good. Here's Burks. Noel dishes to Burks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Harden. Harden's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. Here's Mills. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Mills has got 5 points so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Quickly. And the Knicks miss again. Now, here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Here's Harden on the wing. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. And the rejection by Noel.
And you can just see Noel's eyes light up when the shooter attempts these shots. He's so forceful and determined in his denial.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for James Johnson. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Noel up top. Aldridge is covering. Harden against Rose. On the wing quickly. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Nets. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Harden gets the bucket.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Noel kicks to Rose. Over Harden. And it's Rose missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Mills. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. With the floater, the shot, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the New York Knicks. Now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Harden out there with Mills, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Burks. It's rebounded by Durant. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The pass to Harden. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nets.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Passes it to Quickly. Offline with his 3. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. To the paint. Harden draws the double. To the inside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Burks. The rebound by the Nets. Harden's. KD against quickly. Outside Durant. Over Burks. And a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses. He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Down low, deflects the pass. Burks with the steal. With some arc, the shot's good from Fournier. And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
And the tricky Fournier, never afraid to let the floater fly.
Pass to Harden. He kicks to Griffin. Aldridge against quickly. From deep Harden. Not going to go that time. And New York will come the other way. Inside. Here's Burks. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Mills. The layup off target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Now here's Mills. Here's Harden. Back to Mills. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Barrett. No good. That would have tied it. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Fournier gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Knicks ball.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Walker comes in for Quickly.
Timeout.
Bembry's checked in for the Nets. New York calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's been taking...
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Kemba Walker. To tie it up, driving the lane, and he sinks the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
The drive by KD, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, that they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chair.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
Kemba Walker hits them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Outside, KD. Kept alive. Goes back up. Robinson with the block. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop it. That gives them the lead. Barrett's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Harden against Walker. Walker with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Randall no good. Brooklyn trailing. High post, KD. Shoots over Walker. KD's shot is off.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Harden against Barrett. Fires from 18 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Knicks with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Robinson, that's good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Harden. He dishes it to Durant. Knocked away. Robinson with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Now, here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Here's Bembry. Five on the clock to end the run. Randall with the block. Down low, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And Durant gets it to go.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Walker kicks to Fournier. Pass to Barrett. He takes it in. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Thomas checked in for the Nets. Now here's Walker. Shoots over Mills. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Thomas passes to KD. Unable to get that one. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the shot goes in. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And Walker's got the ball here for New York. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. 1:22 left in the game. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Walker. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in. Walker's got 19 points.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Bembry. The pass to Thomas. Here's Griffin. Here's Bembry. The offensive rebound. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Knicks on offense, leading by 12. Fournier, boom, he jams it straight down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Shot's good by Durant.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Here's Walker. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kemba. You are playing great basketball as a team. What does it feel like out there?
We have a great atmosphere, a great culture. You know, we have great guys around who want to win. You know, we're focused. You know, we're trying to win as many games as possible, taking it one game at a time, and you know, the results are showing.
Well, man, good practice leads to good results, as you see on the floor. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.